Hey Jay, how you doing? I just want to do some work with you, sounding out some words. All right? So pay attention because I'm going to show you a really awesome way to sound out those words. All right, Jay, look closely. Here we go. So if we're sounding out a word like that has three letters, this is what I want you to do, Jay. I want you to sound out just the first two letters a couple of times. And then after you sound out the first two letters a couple of times, punch that last sound. So watch me. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Now I'm going to punch that last sound. Sip. Sip. Ah! Sip. I sip my soda. Sip. All right. So that's a great technique for sounding out words. You sound out the first two sounds, and then you punch that last sound. All right, let's do another one. Let's try this one. Okay, here we go. Let's do the first two sounds. Remember that I says rip, rip. Ah, rip, like I rip my paper. All right, excellent. Let's do another one. Here we go. Let's do this one. Remember, we're going to sound out the first two sounds, and then after we sound out the first two sounds a couple of times, we're going to punch that last sound, Jay. All right, listen to this one. Wait for me to do it. Wait for me. Fit. Ah, like if the shoe does fit, you can run fast. Fit. All right, so you see how that works, Jay? So what you got to do is you sound out the first two sounds a couple of times, and then after you sound out those first two sounds a couple of times, what you do is you punch that last sound. Let's do another one. Here we go. All right. I really want you to sound it out. Don't just guess those words. Here we go. I'm just doing the first two sounds. Now I'm going to punch that last sound. Sit, sit. Ha ha! I got it. I like to sit down on a cushy seat. Yes, sit. All right, let's do another one. Here we go. Let's try this one. Sorry, not that one. This one. All right, now remember, I says eh, eh, eh. All right, and H says here we go. Eh, eh, he, hip, hip, hip. I like to move my hip when I dance real hip, hip, hip. All right, so that's what we do. We sound out the first two sounds a couple of times, Jay, and then after we sound out those first two sounds a couple of times, we punch that last sound. Let's do another one. Let's do one with A in the middle. Now, what does A say? Ah. Right? A says ah. All right, here we go. Let's do this one. Now, we're going to sound out the first two sounds a couple of times. And then after we sound out those first two sounds a couple of times, we're going to punch that last sound. Here we go. N, ah, n, ah, na, 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 nap, nap. Aha! It's nap, nap. Like, I like to take a nap. All right, that was nap. Let's do another one. Here we go. Remember, we're going to sound out the first two sounds a couple of times, and then after we sound out the first two sounds a couple of times, we punch that last sound. Here we go. M, ah. Let me do that again. M, ah. Now let me put them together. M, ah, ma, ma. I put those two sounds together. Yeah, I did. Now I'm going to punch the last sound. M, a, ma, map, map. Ha ha! I got it. Map. Like, where are we going, Dad? Can you please check the map? And then we'll find out where we're going. Map. All right. Excellent. Let's do another one, Jake. Here we go. We're going to do the first two sounds a couple of times. And then after we put those first two sounds together, we're going to punch that last sound. Here we go. Ah. I'm going to keep doing it until I can put them together. Ah. Ah. Ra. 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 Got it. Now I'm going to punch that last sound. Ra. Rap. 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 Like I know a cool kid. His name is Jay. I want to see him and I want to say, hey, Jay, hey, Jay, you the man. Rap. That's the word rap. All right. Excellent. Now, let's do another one. Here we go. We're going to sound out those first two sounds a couple of times, put them together, and then after we put those two sounds together, we're going to punch that last sound. Okay, first the two sounds at the beginning. T, ah, t, ah, t, ah, t, ah, ta, 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 tap, tap. Ha! It's tap, like I like to tap the board when I rap. I like to tap and I like to say, hey, Jay! All right, so that's tap. Excellent. Now let's do another one. Here we go. All right. First two sounds, got to sound it out a couple of times until we can put those first two sounds together. And then after we put those first two sounds together, we'll do the last sound. Here we go. G, ah, g, ah, g, ah, g, ga, 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 gap, gap, gap. Oh, like when you go in the subway, you got to step over the gap. Gap, like a space between two things is the gap. Gap. Excellent. So Jay, when you are sounding out words, I want you to use this way of doing it. I want you to, a couple of times, sound out the first two sounds and then put those first two sounds together. After you do that, after you got the first two sounds together, then you punch that last sound. This is going to help you sound out those words, not just guessing at them. No. But really sound them out. But this is the way I want you to do it. First two sounds, put them together, punch the last sound. First two sounds, put them together, punch the last sound. G, a, ga, gap. That's the way I want you to do it, Jay. All right, so here we go. Let's do one more. Heck, let's do two more. All right, here we go. Okay, first two sounds, put them together, punch the last sound. First two sounds, put them together, punch the last sound. Okay, let me try. T, eh, t, eh, t, eh, t, eh, t, 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 tip, 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 tip. Aha! This is the tip of my finger. This is the tip of my nose. This is the tip of my chin. I got it. Tip. Excellent. All right. One more. One more. Let's do it. We haven't done this one. Let's do this one. All right, here we go. First two sounds, put them together, punch the last sound. L, e, li, li, lip, 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 lip. Like, stop grabbing my lip. That's the word lip. Very good. All right. So, Jay, I'm going to give you some words, and I want you to do the first two sounds a couple of times, put those first two sounds together, and then punch the last sound. So, for example, if you're doing this word, you do the first two sounds a couple of times, first two sounds, and then punch the last sound. Here we go, like this. P, I, p, I, p, I, p, I, p, 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 pig, 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 like oink, 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 pig, oink. Excellent. So that's what you got to do. First two sounds, then punch the last sound. All right, I'm going to give you some words for you to do. I want you to be practicing this, Jay, because you are one brilliant kid, and you're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger at being able to sound out these words, spell them, write them, read them. You go, kid. Love you, buddy.